I feel like a slice of butter melting on top of a big old pile of flapjacks.
Play the victim and you will be the victim.
Very good, Frank. Very impressive. Ultimate punch!
What's up?
What's
Oh! You hit the soft part of my belly.
You just got killed by a Daewoo Lanos, motherfucker! How you like me now, huh?
You are, because if the girl said no, then the answer obviously is no.
No.
But the thing is she's not gonna say no. She would never say no because of the implication.
Ask yourself, why has he got his hat pulled down like that? He's fuck ugly.
Frenches instead. Oh, yeah. Wow. I don't like this.
Power of Christ compels you!
Oh, does it? Does it compel me?
You look pretty.
What did you say?
I said you look shitty.
I offer you a nice egg in this trying time.
Yeah, he's got an egg, you might...
Is that better? That's weird. So it was working before I started and then it stopped. Okay, sorry. Let me start over. So y'all thought I wasn't gonna go live today, huh? But we have something to talk about. I'm still sick. I'm getting over that shit. I got some Dayquil, so that's kind of kicked in. I got a little bit of energy. Got through half of the first episode of The Boys, and then my girlfriend fell asleep. She was like, "You have to turn this off. I'm tired." And I was like, but The Boys. But that's okay. It's cool to like savor it, right? And just enjoy it bit by bit. But gosh, watching that first episode, it's like this is almost reality. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like that first episode of The Boys, it's like this is almost reality minus the superpowers. And same with Daredevil Born Again, almost reality minus the superpowers. It's like, and I know they were writing these shows before all this shit happened, before the election and all that stuff, but it's like people literally knew where this is going, and look where we are. Satire became reality, and that's just scary to me. But Hasbro today showed off well, I say showed off, but it was more like, here you go, please buy this. Their Tron stuff today. Richard, good to see ya. Can I react to the woke activity? Absolutely. If you wanna put the chuds on blast, feel free. You'll be part of the woke Avengers at that point. That's what we're going for, right? And someone made a point about this, and it's like, we didn't bring this stuff into this space. The way that guy reacted brought it into this space. We're just responding to the idiocy at that point. But that's not what this stream is about. We're here to talk about Hasbro's idiocy. And trust me, Hasbro is fucking stupid for this. So they just put up their Tron stuff, right? CJ, oh my god, I feel like I haven't seen you in forever in a live. Good to see you, girl. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hasbro just put up their Tron stuff, right? We'll get to the prices in a second. What are they trying to do? We saw how the HasLab went, right? Complete and utter failure. We knew that was. I'm not saying Tron is bad, but Tron is very niche. There's a big fan, not a big fan base. It's a niche fan base. They're very active fans. They love Tron, right? We had the first Tron, and what, almost 20 years later. When did Tron come out? 83? And then Legacy came out in what, 2015? Was it 2010? I don't know. It's been a long time, but we slowly get Tron. And then Disney was like, I think now is a good time to start pushing Tron stuff. So let's go to Hasbro and that's who they go to for their main stuff, Marvel, Star Wars. But Tron is very niche. The price of that HasLab was ridiculous. I mean, that's crazy. That is a kind of a scary story. I think those are called farts, though. I think that may be a fart. Like, I think that you're kind of putting too much in it. Tron was in the 80s, was great, and Legacy was great. The newest one was trash. I mean, it did have Jared Leto in it. All right, so people, the main thing that I wanted from this Tron set was Olivia Wilde. I wanted Cora 13 from House. We were like, okay, they're going to release single ones. They'll be normal retail price. But this is Hasbro we're talking about, right? We cannot expect normalcy from Hasbro. I have not played any truck simulators. I fucking hate driving, so I would not want to play a game where I'm driving. I wish we could teleport everywhere. The first thing, all right, so look how much Flynn with his bike is. $99.99, $100 fucking dollars, when we just got Ghost Rider for $50. Ghost Rider, oh, right? That was $50. By the way, Woke Toy Avengers merch. Buy it, support the Trevor Project. Proceeds go to the Trevor Project. Most of the proceeds, like 95%, pretty much. All right, let's see if they still have the Ghost Rider. Because how much was their Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider. Also, smash like, everybody. Ghost Rider. See, $55.99 for a character and a vehicle. Correct? Right? Reasonable, not really reasonable, but better than $100 fucking dollars for Tron. Oh, it lights up, y'all. That's why we got to charge $100. You know how much LEDs cost? LEDs are fucking cheap. $100, $99.99. I was not gonna get any of this stuff except for Cora, but with it being in a 4-pack, and we'll get to the price of that. But this is what you get for $100. You get a figure and some accessory, and most of those accessories are attaching to the bike. Like that stuff goes on the bike, the hood, the things, the silver stuff that just attaches to the bike. So they didn't even have to package it like that. They just did it because it's easier to package that way, right? $100 motherfucking dollars in this economy when gas is in my area $4 a gallon. Thanks, Trump. Thanks for that. These are 1/12, Richard. These are 1/12. These are 6-inch scales. So like movie MCU and Star Wars Black Series scale. That's what these are. $99.99 for that. For what? For light up? For the license that I'm convinced Hot Toys is the only company that can make money off a Tron figure. Those collectors buy anything. But will they buy this? Will they buy this for $100? Because I've already seen people say, I was in, but now that I see the price, I'm out. I'm out. And that's reasonable to expect like a decent price from a fucking non-import toy from a domestic toy company. Non-import toy, I said toy. And then this fucking, okay, so it's a 4-pack. It's a fucking 4-pack, right? For $139.99. $140. $140 fucking dollars. When some of the 5-packs that they released for Legends were like $120, $115. Some of them were like $90, like it just depended what was coming. For 4 figures, they're asking for my internet bill $140. Like, what the fuck are they smoking? What the fuck, Hasbro? Hot Toys by Wolverine Pool and Stanley, an astronaut suit. These guys are crazy. Yeah. Hot Toys collectors are a little crazy. They have the money to spend. If that's your hobby, then you got a lot of money to spend. I'm sure you have to because those are expensive. But this is like extortion. pretty decent Kurt Russell Bone Tomahawk. Oh, God, that movie's crazy. If y'all haven't seen Bone Tomahawk, it is very gory and very like, yeah, it's oof. That's a little creepy. That's the de-aged Kurt Russell from the movie. So I don't. It's okay, CJ. I already banned that clown. He was gone. That's not even a thing. Yeah, it's $35 a figure, and these are like $20. Not even $20. Do you know how much it costs for Hasbro to produce a figure? Like new molds aside, the plastic and all that stuff. It's probably like $70 for the whole pack, right? So that is double the cost that they're charging and putting onto the consumers. You know what plastic is made out of, right? Oil. Oil. It's insane. It's fucking insane that Hasbro expects, and I'm sure some people will pay for it. I'm sure some people will pay for it. December 1st, 2026. Not only that, you have to fucking wait for it till December. Cheaper than a NECA 4-pack. I mean, I wouldn't buy a NECA 4-pack just because the scale and they cost so much, but this is just way more. And it's show me where it's in the box. Show me all the accessories. God, so many fucking promo pics. I guess that's the first picture. Like I saw this and I just started laughing, like maniacally. Like, what were they expecting? People to be like, "Oh, thank you, Hasbro. Thank you for fucking us in the ass." You know, like I just wanted Olivia Wilde. I just wanted 13, and they don't even come with that many accessories. A swappable head. She's got 2 swappable heads, but we've got a helmeted head for Kurt Russell, and Sam, a helmeted head and a swappable head for Olivia Wilde. And then we've got old Kurt Russell with a hood and a swappable. I don't know how is that hood plastic? Like I can't zoom in. So I guess we're just gonna go through the pictures and talk about it. Fuck Hasbro. I'm so done with Hasbro. I got that what did I say? Yeah, Jeff Bridges. Why did I say Kurt? Yeah, I'm tired. Jeff Bridges, not Kurt Russell. That's who I meant. I meant Jeff Bridges every time I said something because Jeff Bridges was in Bone Tomahawk. But yeah, his brother, Bo Bridges. Bo Bridges was the replacement for the guy that played General Hammond in Stargate SG-1. I can't take me. I mean, I don't blame you. The only company that actually brings it is fucking Jada. Jada and Mattel's doing all right. Mattel is keeping the price down while offering a decent amount. Like, you should have released these separately. Jeff Bridges, the Jeff Bridges name. Yeah, I don't know why I fucked that up. I even have the fucking dude. You know, I've.
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
The dude. I fucked up. I don't know why I was saying Kurt Russell. I think I don't know why Kurt Russell was on the brain. It's like classified as the only line taking itself seriously. And like seriously, Riley? Seriously? Get it together for real. Leia, hello. We got all 3 mods in here. I love that. So it's a few and far between sight, but I love it when it happens. And he was IJ's sidekick with your boy Chuck Norris. Who is IJ? My boy Chuck. Chuck Norris ain't my boy. We all know that. This movie is more than 10 years old. This movie came out in what, 2010? Was it 2015 or 2010? It's over 10 years old. I know it's over 10 years old. The best part, like, I don't hate the movie, but I really think the best part of the movie was the Daft Punk soundtrack and Olivia Wilde. And that's pretty much the only thing I remember from the movie. Oh, I'm sure you'll be able to find her loose on eBay for like $70, Leia. Don't you worry. For like 70, and that's the thing, they're adding to the scalping because people are going to buy this just to split it up and charge people for the one figure they actually wanted. You know, the light cycle is 100, this is 150, you include shipping, you're walking away for almost, or 140, you're walking away with almost $200 for 5 figures and a vehicle. The fuck, Hasbro? You're not Mofex, which Mofex is falling off. You're not SH Figure Arts, which is also falling off. damn, Mezco has some good stuff, but at the same time, like all of these companies are slipping. Companies like Jada and Storm are really the only ones stepping it up and giving you bang for your buck, and it's crazy. I was supposed to get the Kitty and Colossus 2-pack today, but that got delayed, so I gotta wait till tomorrow. I was gonna be filming a video and working on that, but you know, I've been just stewing away on this Tron stuff. Yeah, a core will be $70 on eBay. For sure. For sure. If you told me these were Eternal figures, I believe you. Well, they're gonna be eternally sitting on Hasbro Pulse. I mean, she looks cool. Don't get me wrong. She looks cool with the helmet, the sleeveless shoulders, all that stuff. So speaking of the ridiculous cost in that Ghost Rider, I want the spearhead out of that set. For that Ghost Rider, I just want the figure. I don't like the red bike. I already have a cool Johnny Blaze bike, but I want this updated pinless Johnny Blaze. That's what I want from this set. I don't care about the bike. I would probably get rid of the bike, but yeah, Hasbro is more like it. You know, it's funny. I think that Disney was pushing Tron, and they probably were like, you know what? Let's not do the movie that's out in theaters right now for whatever reason. Hasbro, like, let's do the older stuff because we don't know how this movie's gonna do. Tron is fucking niche. I don't care if you like Tron. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying it's not worth liking. I'm saying the fan base for Tron is way more niche than Star Wars or Marvel or G.I. Joe. It is not something that people think about on a daily basis. Unless you're like absolutely a fucking Tron fanatic. Tron is not something that people are clamoring for. You know, I think the only Jared Leto action figure that we've ever gotten has been like a Hot Toys Morbius, thankfully. And I would like to keep it that way. Oh no, we've had the Suicide Squad. I try to forget about that Joker. So we've had a couple of Jared Leto figures, but the fewer the fucking better. The dude's a cult leader, and he's got all those allegations about, you know, what all those people like to fucking do in their free time. Ugh. But $140 for this is more than asinine. It is it's extortion for Tron fans, for people that like Tron, for people that were waiting for this, for the fucking single release figures. Like, yeah, I'll get the wave one at a time. My cat just opened the door. They just got completely fucked by Hasbro. Give me a second. Let's see which cat this is. She walked away. She's like, uh-oh. This is giving me triggers when they ended the adventure series line. Yeah, I was bummed about that, but this is way worse. This is way worse. They look like they're throwing fidget spinners. You're not wrong. I mean, the head sculpts are nice. But I'm not going to pay $149 to have an Olivia Wilde figure because I don't even particularly care about Tron. It was just cool. I can get a cool female action figure sit on my shelf by herself, and she just has a space over there. Nope. Forget about it. Forget about it, Hasbro. Forget about it. By the way, I didn't know this, but if you're watching Daredevil Born Again, so the guy that plays the assistant mayor or whatever he is, that actor's name is Michael Gandolfini. You know who son he is? He's the son of James Gandolfini from The Sopranos. He's the son of Tony Soprano. And I didn't see it until I saw a picture of Tony Soprano next to his kid. And I was like, holy shit. Mind blown. Because I've never seen The Sopranos, but I know who the actor is. You know, he talks like that. He's got that thick New York accent. It was mind blowing. I was like, yo, that is straight up Tony Soprano when he was like fucking 25. That's crazy. Rose dressed like Cyclops from Fox. Pretty much. Like, stick it in black leather and everyone will think they're cool. I found out I live in the town where Tony Soprano was born. The character Tony Soprano? I've never seen a single episode of that show. Okay, that's the end of the pictures. But Look at this. Look at this. $139. I'm not gonna pre-order it, but what is the cost with shipping and shit when you go to pre-order this? Let's check. Let's check. Oh no, because it may show my ad. No, I'm not signed in. It won't show my address. It won't show. I know one fucking person would love to get my address. Just one frigging goy. Guess what, bitch? Never. Is it gonna let me check out? Let's see what the shipping costs. Shipping. Okay, so free shipping, which is fine. I guess they're just charging straight up $139 for it because it's over a certain price. So still, it's $140, and then you get the tax. It's gonna be like $140, $143. 35. The figures should light up. No, I mean look at what Todd's releasing, right? Obviously, they're right up. They're in the right ballpark with that, right? Cereal crushed by some huge friggin' guy. I love that. I'm surprised that Hasbro would do any Tron. Well, the thing is, they had already announced this. They'd already showed it off, the prototypes of these figures. So they were already in the works when the HasLab was going on and was flopping. So, like, this is something that they actively chose to pivot to. I don't know if pivot is the right word. And, you know, that vehicle, right? $100. This is only $70. And I'm not saying that's a good deal either. I'm not saying that's a good fucking deal. Now we're getting the vocal fry from me being sick because I'm getting angry. Angry, comrade. But I feel like this is a better value, of course, for the price, but also what you're getting for $70 as opposed to $100. No gooning, Max. No gooning. But like, you know, $70 for a big hulking robot is not terrible. And then you get the cool head sculpt from that artist's run of Punisher, right? But and look at what you get for that. I'm not saying I'm going to buy it or you should buy it because it's Hasbro, but the comparison is valid. Like for $70, you're getting way more plastic, way more accessories. The only thing you're not getting is fucking lights. And if you really wanted to, you could hook some LED lights into those smoke effects for cheaper and still come out less than the cost of that Tron cycle. Just got the Mess Toys Black Spidey today for less than 30. I'll never look at Marvel Legends the same way ever again. And that's valid because sorry. Mess Toys is doing some good stuff with the I know they're KO, but they're actually doing their own stuff as well. They're making like that Venom that they're showing off. I'm pretty sure that's mostly original stuff. So, you know, it's not all copy and paste with different paint jobs. But this is a way better price and way better value than that fucking Tron light cycle. Like, I would argue that this is the same amount of plastic as those 4 figures, right? Like, I'm not completely wrong. And if it's licensing fees, why the fuck does Tron cost so much to license when it's so niche? You know, I feel like they may have at first planned to release them separately. And then when they saw the response or non-response, because Tron is niche, they were like, oh, we're gonna have to put this in a 4-pack or two packs or something. And they're just like, fuck it, put it all together, release it in 2 things, and we'll be done with it. They made their obligation, right? And the craziest thing about this, okay, so if it's a Pulse exclusive, the only way they're going to make money on this is to sell it. And they're not going to sell. These are not. If these fucking sell out, I will eat every hat that I own. So, and they also can't make money from a retailer like Big Bad Toy Store or Target or whatever making orders to cover the cost that they put into it. So I don't know what their thinking was making it a 4-pack, making it a Pulse exclusive, et cetera, et cetera. But I don't even think the pack should be $100. I think it should be $80. I think it should be maybe $10 more than this, just to be like, yeah. And yeah, the light cycle No, it shouldn't even be. It shouldn't even be 70. It should be like 50, 55, 60. 60 at most. Because the only thing that you're getting different from this is there's no lights in it. But you're getting a bunch of flame effects. You're getting the figure. You're getting the head sculpts. You're getting the hands. Right? Look at all that you get. And then we go back to, I don't give a fuck what they put into the license. Maybe they should have told Disney to kick rocks on this instance, you know, but maybe it was a prerequisite. They're like, you want to keep these other licenses? We want to push Tron to the fucking 20 people that keep talking about Tron. And I'm not trying to hate on Tron. I'm not. It is just, what the fuck were they thinking? All right, now show us the accessories that you get in this. All right. So figure. We're not going to count the figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 things in the box minus the figure. Galaxy class, what's going on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, those are single pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One piece less. One piece less than this Tron light cycle. But we've got LEDs in it, y'all. Fucking cheap ass LEDs. 30-cent LEDs. Oh, for the love of God. Why did I choose this hobby? I don't even want this and I'm mad about it. I could be collecting like stamps or something. I could be one of those fucking Lego people, you know? Like, God, even no, not Lego. Never mind. I take that back. Oh, I don't know. What is the point of this hobby when we're pricing people out of it? People that actually want a certain thing, like, that's still too goddamn many of my dollars. Absolutely. Legos is indeed an oof. Like, when we were kids, they were affordable. Not so much anymore. Not so much anymore. You could spend $1,000 on the Falcon. Nope, I'm good. I think this is. Oh, I have the paper right here. Which one is this? Sour Tangy. THC 80%. Yeah, I can feel that shit. I can feel it. I don't understand. I don't think I'll ever understand what Hasbro is doing. Collecting physical media is a good hobby. Yeah, you know, I used to be big. I used to get every new movie. The 4K Ultra HD digital DVD 3-4 pack, whatever it was. I used to do that. That's all I would get. And yeah, with streaming, that stuff can disappear. If you buy a digital movie, it can disappear whenever. People are suing over that right now. They're like, "Oh, you lost the license. Sorry, we can't let you own that anymore, even though you paid for it." Collecting used physical media is a great hobby. Yeah, you know, steelbooks, all that stuff for movies. But a lot of movies, they don't even do physical releases anymore. Yeah, I'm still getting over that fucking cold. I took some Dayquil and I put some pep in my step for a little bit, but oof. It's hot in this room. It's draining me. It's draining me. But yeah, I was pretty not mad, just disappointed, you know? Like that's how I feel. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. What else do we got here? I'm done talking about that. I'm done with you, Tron. We're not ever gonna talk about you ever again. We're finished. This just went up for pre-order. Hoopla has a lot of movies you can stream for free. I've never heard of that. Lately, I've been buying almost exclusively vintage figures that aren't in high demand, and I'm so much happier. Hey, when I got that original Indiana Jones, I was happy. I'm gonna get the retro card one to get the whip and the gun, and then I may start collecting the retro ones because they're pretty cheap. Not the original line, that's expensive, but the retro ones that are in the same scale and designed after it, those are pretty cheap. Was there a Black Series stream that I missed? I will check it out. I will check it out here after this. Sorry. Sorry. BBTS shipped my Storm Marine to Dan yesterday. Hell yeah. That's pretty cool because they just got those in like Tokyo and Japan and stuff like 2 weeks ago. So that's pretty fast turnaround. That's why I'm glad I have every season of Next Gen and Deep Space Nine on DVD because streaming content is. I know what Deep Space Nine is. See, I read the letters and I figured it out. Star Trek content is complete. Streaming content is completely unreliable. Agreed. If you are a fan of KOTOR 2, it was incredible. Oh yeah, I did see that 2-pack with Darth Kreia and Nihilus. Kreia and Nihilus, right? I did see that. Is that the only thing? I don't think there's anybody in the horizontal stream, CJ. I think it was just you for a little bit, but it says you're not on. I can see who's in what. I have the power. I mean, I'll bring it up. I did see it though. Here's Deck and Bud, Hot Toys. Oh, you are still on vertical. Okay. Yeah, there's nobody in here. It's just you in the vertical. So you can come on over to the horizontal if you want. I can take care of moderating that one. Like as soon as I see someone talking shit, I know exactly where it comes from and I know y'all can't see it. So you don't have to put yourself through that. I fucking forgot to turn it off once again. You know how it goes. I do make sure to do that when I schedule a stream out, but if I'm just running and gunning, yeah, I didn't like this movie. It was like a 6 out of 10 for me. It wasn't terrible. It was just fucking dumb. I'm tired of seeing fucking. I'm cool with Grogu. Grogu's the OG, right? Like, tap it up. But I'm so tired of them just. Oh, cute sidekick. That'll sell toys. I mean, Crypto was all right because he was not really in the movie that much and they didn't overplay it, but he's going to be in Supergirl heavily. So I don't know. I like Crypto. That's also fine. But I'm so tired of. What did my brother send me? Oh wow, yeah, I can't work on cars. He just sent me a picture of his engine bay. That looks like a disaster. Well, I mean, we have my girlfriend's truck, her 83 F-150. That's easy to work on. There's so much space under that hood. My CRV, nope. I'm not saying Bud isn't cute, but what I'm saying is I didn't need a cute sidekick in a Predator movie. You know, that's just not. I really didn't need a PG-13 Predator movie. I understand what they're going for. They're trying. It's fucking Disney, but we had such a good movie with Prey, R-rated, just straight up gore and action, right? That's Predator to me. That's Alien to me. By the way, apparently Alien Earth has been renewed for season 2. I didn't hear about it, but Peter Dinklage is in the cast for season 2. I don't know. I liked him as Tyrion, but he seems kind of egotistical. Like he seems like he's got this mindset where he's like, "Oh, you shouldn't cast little people as actors in little people roles because it's offensive unless it's for me." That's what it seems like to me. Like that's just the way he kind of frames it, and that's the way a lot of little people in the industry have like kind of taken it. So I don't know how I feel about Peter Dinklage. I like Tyrion Lannister, but this movie was really. It had a lot of plot holes. It had a lot of stupid shit where you have to turn your brain off, like the fucking robot being able to toss herself around without legs and take creatures out and all. I don't know. It was a little bit too far for me as far as Predator, you know? For the love of all that's holy, just make a movie based on the AVP arcade game Marines and Predators fighting in the streets against hordes of aliens. Well, so they are leading up to AVP because, you know, she's a Wayland Yutani synth. She's you know, one of the girl, Elle Fanning in the movie. And that's the other thing. The only gore we got in the movie was alien gore, like creatures and stuff, because all the synths, they have the milk blood. They got that white blood, and that's just goofy. You know, it's meant to be not gory. They're robots. There were sparks and lots of sparks. Like not gush of the synth milky blood like we got in Alien and all that stuff. Just a lot of sparks and shit, and then kind of like dripping. So they really toned the shit down, and it just did not feel like a Predator movie to me. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I enjoyed it as well. Admittedly, I like cute creatures, but it's not for everyone. Yeah, it's just for me, it's not the right franchise for cute creatures. Like I don't know. Maybe I'm being too harsh, but I really think that this guy needs to see a podiatrist for his feet because those don't look right. Like I've never seen a predator with feet that fucking huge. It looks like he's wearing shoes over the shoes, like those, like his feet are shoes, you know. Well, I don't mean goofy, but it's not like blood. Like it's not gory. It's just a lot of gross, milky goop, and we didn't get any of that in this movie. We got that in Romulus. We got that in Earth. We got that in all the Alien movies, and then we get to this, and it's just sparks and little splashes of milky goop. Not it for Predator. You need violence. You need ultra violence. That's the whole point. Don't try to water it down. Don't try to make it more accessible. Leave it as an adult sci-fi action movie. I mean, it doesn't even have to be sci-fi. Just leave it as an action movie, you know? The worst was when he got stabbed by the Queen. Yeah, just lifted in the air, just dripping it everywhere. Yeah, I'm not big on Badlands. Everyone was like, it's so good, and I went in there with my expectations like low, but I was like, if everyone's saying it's good, and then it was done, and I was like, that was not for me. All right, let's see if we can find, here we go. Treya, not Kreia. Treya. We already had Nihilus. And then we get, I don't know if it's reused, if it's all new body or what, but you know, I wonder how much this costs. She's got 3 purple lights. Why does she have 3? I didn't play KOTOR. I didn't beat KOTOR 2. I played KOTOR 2, but if you know what happened with KOTOR 2, it was rushed out the door like a year after release. It wasn't done. It was really like short, and I wasn't into it. I wasn't into the start of the game, and I didn't play through it, but I played through KOTOR. KOTOR is fantastic. So I know nothing about either of these characters except for that, like, she turns bad in the game, right? Like, she's the main bad guy. She fights you with floating sabers. Okay, see, that makes sense. But did they give her an accessory piece to make them float? Or are you just supposed to figure that out yourselves? I mean, this is Hasbro we're talking about. They'll just be like, figure it out. $60. 60. Okay, so they do have stands for the floating effects. $60 fucking dollars. Y'all, these price points are insane. Back to Big Bad Toy Store, right? Jesus. And I'm only saying this because this is our hobby, right? What was I looking at? Colossus. I spelled Colossus wrong. And I think that I bought this 2-pack, and I think it's overpriced at $55.99. Right? But you're getting more in this pack for less price than you are in that Star Wars pack. And one of them has some reuse on them in that Star Wars pack. This is all new, Hasbro. If I sound salty, it's because I am. I've invested so much of my time and money and collection into Hasbro, and they don't care about that. They don't care about the people that have invested in their collection and like want to maintain it when they're releasing shoddy products for way too much fucking money. And I'm not calling this shoddy. I don't have it in hand yet. It looks great. I don't have a Kitty Pryde. I want to move the other Colossus to my MVC shelf. Excuse me. So this will go on my X-Men shelf. I don't have any more of the Astonishing. I got rid of them. But I feel like this Colossus look is neutral enough, and the Kitty look is neutral enough that it doesn't have to be Astonishing, because they pretty much have had mostly the same outfits most of the time. The old Nihilus has shitty legs. I'm starting to find them getting really annoyed lately with these prices for gummy figures. It can't even. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Galaxy Class. Like, when Hasbro makes a good figure, sure, give them props, but it's few and far between at this point. What's up, Ray? How's it going? Good to see you. We're just griping about the sunk cost fallacy when it comes to Hasbro pricing. $60 for this one with 1, 2, 3, so 6, 7 accessories. And then this has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 accessories. But it's got a different variance. We get 2 head sculpts for each sets of hands. We get Lockheed. The other one just has stands for the floating lightsabers. Fuck you, Hasbro. Fuck you. You know what? I'm gonna flex on him real quick. I'm gonna flex on Hasbro because fuck y'all. I'm gonna fight you. Just kidding. There's only one person I'll fight. And I know I would win, so I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I'm just like, what are we doing here, y'all? What are we doing with this hobby? What is the point? What's the point? It makes me sad. Hasbro can pound sand. They can do more than pound sand. They can eat it until it fills up their bellies. Yo, I want to pull up. I want to pull this up because it's kind of funny. It's a meme. Sandman. And if you see, this is, oh, here we go. I found it. I found it right away. That's hilarious. All right, y'all are not prepared for this. I promise you. So this is Spider-Vor, right? So Sandman. Okay, so Sandman is in a Marvel Zombies universe. Sandman is in a Marvel Zombies universe, and he's traumatized. He thinks that the Spider-Man of this universe. Well, this is a different universe, but he's used to the zombies, and he came through. And he thinks that Spider-Man is a zombie. So he goes through his mask into his mouth and goes into his stomach, and then Spider-Man's stomach explodes, and his last words are, "I'm Gwen," and then his stomach fucking explodes. It's horrifying, it's gross, but it's also hilarious. Here we go. I'll show you. It's always on Reddit that I find these clips. You want to eat me, huh? Eat this. See, he thinks he's a zombie. No, don't. I'm Gwen. And then his face gets blown off. I think it's pretty funny. Just got here. Did you talk about the new Marvel Legends X-Men leaks from Power of the X-Men podcast? I did not. I'm going to leave that for Dave. I really am. I'm not going to touch it. I'm so pissed at Hasbro right now. Oh, Max is an open mic show after this. Well, I'll try to pop in. I don't know if I can stay for the whole time, Max, because I got to work tomorrow morning, unfortunately. But we are also doing an open mic on Sunday to counteract the negativity bullshit that is happening in the community. And someone's going to bitch about dolls, so we're just going to have a good time, right? Yeah, right? So y'all, I taught you something new today. He's dead. Great. Spider-Man dead at last. And the Sandman killed him. Good killing comes easy to me, and I like it. There's a new world starting today here now with new rules or no rules. But it wasn't zombie Spider-Man. He thought it was zombie Spider-Man. Yeah, Max, I think you were right. And I shouldn't even do Marvel. I should just do top 10 what the fuck Spider-Man moments in comics. And Spider Jizz would be number 1. This would be number 2. Because not only is this war and inflation, it's also like a very brutal death. So like there's 2 fetishes and then a brutal death. So yeah, I should really do that video. Instead of a leak list, that's what I should work on, is top 10 what the fuck Spider-Man moments. Spider Jizz, Sandman Vor. I don't know what else I would do. I'd have to really go down. But y'all think I'm a surface level nerd, don't you? No. This bitch goes deep into the nerd shit. I know it all. I know my shit, okay? I'm a fucking nerd queen. If it's about Spider-Man, I probably know, unless it's like up to the minute news. Trying to think of other what the fuck Spider-Man stuff. I'll show you what the coolest Spider-Man moment is to me. I'll show you. Oh, we're gonna bring it up. Threatens Kingpin in prison. Back in black. Spider-Man back in black. I can't type. And we're just veering off to Spider-Man, which I love. I fucking love Spider-Man. By the way, if you're watching, 13 people, smash that motherfucking like button, y'all. That was terrible. That's not what I sound like when my country accent comes out. That is not what I sound like. All right, I gotta find the right panel because I guess the whole thing is right here, right? Here we go. I found it. Best fucking Spider-Man panel ever. Like, this is one of my all-time favorite Spider-Man panels, right? Why will I not make it bigger? There we go. In biggin, everybody. Oh. All right. Balloon, needle. Now. Balloon, needle, now. Here's how it's going to happen. I pour a stream of webbing deep into your throat, your esophagus, all the way down into your lungs, filling them completely. The only way to remove it surgically would be cut out your lungs, which could not possibly be done before you die from lack of oxygen. And this is, so Pete went into prison where Kingpin was without the mask. He's like, no, I'm doing this as fucking Peter Parker because you shot my fucking Aunt May. This is right after Civil War, I believe. When Aunt May got shot because Peter's identity was public. I turn your entire respiratory system into one big solid chunk of useless tissue and webbing. It takes 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. And then he lets him go. Does this guy have the other panel up here? No, just that one. And then he lets him go and says, if my Aunt May dies, I'm coming back for you, motherfucker. And the best part about this is that he was in prison with Kingpin, right? In front of everybody. He mollywopped his fucking ass in front of everybody in that prison and made Kingpin look like a bitch. No, this is, so it was the cloth black suit that Felicia gave to him. And here's the thing about Spider-Man. If he's not quipping and making jokes, that's one thing. But if he's not quipping and making jokes and he's wearing the fucking black suit, crime better just fucking stop and go away. Because Spider-Man is a nice guy, right? But he has his limits. He's not going to kill you, but he's going to make it very well known that he absolutely can at any fucking moment. So that's one reason why I love Spider-Man so much. What's up, Matt with 2 T's? What's going on? Here we go. Is this the rest of it? It's always on Reddit. Like I said, these panels always come up on Reddit. Well, here's a part of it. Oh, this guy's got all the panels. So he's kicking Kingpin's ass. Kingpin is like, damn, I'm got my ass beat. He just bitch slap. Oh, I don't here. I gotta pull it up actually. My bad. Let me go back. Absolutely handing Kingpin his own ass, right? Then he's just slapping him around. Like Kingpin's his bitch and he owes him money. Slap, 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 slap. God, I love Peter Parker. Then he tells him that whole panel that I went over before. And then this is when can I make this bigger? Is there nope, I can't make it bigger. It won't even let me zoom in. The moment my aunt dies, I'm coming back for you. And we're going to finish what we started. And as of right now, you know that there is nothing you can do to stop it. Me, I will come to you and I will count 1, 2, 3. And then you'll be dead. I swear to you, on my life and her soul, on everything I hold dear, you'll be dead. Meanwhile, you'll live with the memory of this moment, the humiliation, the moment, and the message of this moment, which is directed at the rest of you and everyone you know. Put the word out. If anyone comes near me or my family again, if anyone even touches them or anyone else who matters to me, you will experience firsthand what happened here today. You touch them, you die. Painfully, slowly, definitively. And that's just straight up Peter Parker. That's not the symbiote. That's not the fucking alternate universe. That is straight up fucking Peter Parker when he has been fucked with one too many fucks. Peter grabbing Kingpin's bare chest like a shirt in that comic. Oh, that had to hurt. It had to hurt. Big pinch. Yeah, he's just straight up like, bitch. Yeah, I didn't notice that. He's literally ripping the skin away from the muscle and the tendon. He's like, this is not a shirt, but I'm going to treat it like one. Yeah, it's all fun and games. And that would even be a what the fuck moment in there, because it's not so much a gross out thing, but it's like, damn, Spider-Man, what the fuck? And there's another moment. Kind of putting this video together, huh? Spider-Man rips off Craven's daughter's face. I'm gonna take her face off. I'm gonna take her face off. Oh, that's not a good. Here we go. Please tell me this is on Reddit. That just makes it easier for me. No, that's YouTube. I don't want that. Not Facebook either. Here we go. Found it. Found it. Best issue ever. Yeah, Spider-Man Back in Black is a fucking banger. It really is. And speaking of the black suit, right? Speaking of the fucking black suit, don't fuck with Peter when he's in the black suit. It doesn't have to be the symbiote. I'm not just talking about the symbiote, y'all. Sergey, what's happening? He's here. Where are you? So this bitch has been trying to fuck with Spider-Man. She's attacked his, friends and family. This is Craven's daughter. It's been you all along, pulling the web apart thread by thread. Was it worth it? Did you get everything you wanted? Considering everything you've taken? Ah! By the way, my brother wanted to give you this. He's talking about Kane, because, the mark of Kane, he just kind of burns a mark into their face. She said, wait. No, there's no wait. He literally put his hand on the side of her face, used his little sticky hand, ripped half of her fucking face off. Peter, not the symbiote, just in black suit, ripped half her fucking face off. Wait! Did you wait for Maddie, Cassandra, Kane? Now you know what it feels like to be wounded, hunted, slaughtered. Over my dead body, Spidey. Your call. And then that's the panel. So oh Lord, have mercy on my soul. The shit that people say. What's going on? Oops. That's a terrible thing for me to click over. But we were just talking about Spider-Man in the comics. What the fuck? Like, good and bad what the fuck. Good what the fuck is when he's in the black suit. Bad what the fuck is this. Which is from Marvel Zombies, if you didn't know. But that's not a zombie Spider-Man. That's a regular Spider-Man. So rest in peace to that Spidey. Because that was Sandman just exploding him from the inside out. Oh, I love Spider-Man. I really do. I'm a hardcore Spider-Man nerd. Anyone questioning my credibility should see how I just pulled up all those things and was like, look at this. Look at all these awesome things. I know my Spider-Man, okay? Also, Sunday, Oz, if you're at all interested, open mic. I got to set it up, but we're going to be running an open mic from like 4 to 7, I think, because I know it's Frankie's birthday. 4 to 7:30, actually. I know it's Ayo Frankie's birthday, and he's got a birthday live stream going, and I don't want to encroach on that. I'm doing the live stream to disrupt someone else's bullshit, but I'm also not going to disrupt a good person's stuff in doing that. So we're going to run from like 4 to 7:30 on Sunday. I have been reading Cliff Notes on Spider-Man comics since early 2000s, but he has always been famous. Spider-Man is my goat. Spider-Man is what I strive to be. Just like take that responsibility that you have and do what you have to. If I am home, I'll jump in. Hell yeah. I will put the link in the chat. And Max is doing an open mic after this, apparently. Just sprung it on us. So Maximilian up here is doing open mic as well here in about 6 minutes when I wrap this up because I've been talking for an hour. We were talking about that Tron release. Hasbro. Y'all just can't help yourselves, right? But I feel like this was fun. I've been streaming. Hey, I've been pretty good. I've streamed almost every day for the last week and a half. And I told y'all when I came back from my break, I would come back swinging. So, like an effing ninja. So there's the link to Max's live stream after this, the open mic. The first comics outside Motu Mini Comics was McFarlane Spider-Man versus Lizard. That's a good fucking comic too. Iconic covers. I was getting the vibes. I was feeling it. I like that they didn't really reveal much. It was kind of just like, oh, the Punisher's coming. And it's gonna be tied to his history. We're gonna have some flashbacks, we're gonna have some PTSD, we're gonna have the real honest to goodness gritty Punisher that we've seen before in Netflix and the earlier Daredevil seasons. Oh, I can't wait for more Punisher too. Like John Bernthal, like he seems like a great guy. He's held up trans flags and pictures with some of his. So I know he's not Mint with Card. Hey, congrats on your subscriber count. I saw your post. I don't know if I hit like or not, but I saw it. Congratulations. Go subscribe to Mint with Card. I think you just hit what 40? Let's get him to 50, everybody. After this, whatever. Go over. If you're watching the replay, go subscribe to Mint with Card. Go show your support. I like to support people that are worthy of my support. And if you're in the Rowdy Rascals, if you're in here, obviously you're good people because we don't put up with no fuck shit in here. Y'all, you understand? No fuck shit around here. Down south, we're welcoming. And I can say that because I'm from Virginia Beach. All the way down to the ass crack of Virginia. Almost North fucking Carolina. Which fuck that place. I'll never go there. Glad to hear it. I'm avoiding COVID 26. Wait, is there another COVID strain? Saw a funny comment on the trailer for the Punisher mini show. Hold up. Wait a minute. Saw a funny comment on the trailer for Punisher mini show coming out, calling it Last Kill because there's no way he's going to kill anybody in the Spider-Man movie. Well, we'll see. We may see at least one. We may see it in news clips that's like Punisher running rampant in town, multiple body, and the Spider-Man will be like, I can't let that happen. And then he's gonna become Man Spider. Not get the symbiote. All these people trying to push for the symbiote in Brand New Day. Fuck you. We got Secret Wars coming out. That's where Spider-Man should get the symbiote in the MCU, in Secret Wars. God damn it. God, oh, this cold and the weed. I hadn't smoked all day until this. I thought on it long enough. Shoot. This Mess Toy Spidey is my new favorite Spidey. Everybody buy this dang thing ASAP. I'm not going to buy it, but if you were on the fence, Spaded One just gave his full endorsement. So I'll have to run, but TTL, sorry, I can't join the hang later, Max. Going to a friend. It's all good, Dan. We will catch you on Sunday, right? You're gonna be on my stream on Sunday. Why would I drink water when I have beer? Why? I gotta work tomorrow, so yeah, I do need to drink water. Okay. On that note, I think we will wrap it up. We're at 59 minutes. So when we're done here, when we're finished here, when I wrap this shit up, go on over to Maximilian's channel for his open mic live stream and come hang out. I will pop in there. I can't say I'll be there right away. I gotta drink some water. I've just been told to do that, and I gotta do a couple things, and then I'll hop on over there. But I'll be in the chat, and then I'll jump in. I'm getting there. I'll drink some water. Don't worry. I didn't bring a drink in here. Usually I have a drink. Usually I'm good about that. But I was just like, let me pop on. If they do the symbiote while they're actively working on Secret Wars, I will lose my absolute shit. Right? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. Do not jump the gun and put the symbiote in fucking Brand New Day. There's no reason for it. That movie is jam-packed. We got Punisher. We've got Daredevil. He's going to be in that movie. He's going to be in that movie because we saw that clip. We got The Hand. We've got Man-Spider. We got a montage of supervillains. We got Scorpion. There is no room to put the symbiote in that fucking movie. Just wait until Secret Wars. I've realized I cuss a lot. Do I cuss too much? Am I just an angry person? I'm pretty angry right now just because of the Hasbro and real world stuff and certain people that just grind my gears. They don't make me angry. I just laugh at them, but it's just like a culmination of things that leads me to be like, oh, She-Hulk smash. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? All right. We're going to hop off of here. Check out my merch because my Woke Toy Avenger stuff, proceeds are going to the Trevor Project, like 90% of the proceeds. It says 50%, but based on how much I get and what I'm going to do, which is I'm going to round up, it's more like 90% of the proceeds because I'm going to get like $2 out of a shirt. And then Trevor Project will get 10. So go check out the merch, rowdy-riles-shop.fourthwall.com. Pick up a shirt or some stickers, show your support. At the beginning of the month when I get paid out from Fourth Wall, I will donate the accumulated amount that I made to the Trevor Project, and we will do that every month for as long as that merch sells. So join the Woke Toy Avengers. It makes the right people angry that we're leaning into this, that we're making it a real thing. It's our faction. Like if you are at all against bigots, racists, homophobes, etc., feel free to join the Woke Toy Avengers. You are fucking welcome here. So with all that being said, keep your head up, stay brave, be kind to your local LGBTQ plus community. If you're protesting, be extra super duper safe. I'm gonna go drink some water. I love y'all. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
My safe word will be whiskey.
Sorry, Rod, what was that?
Whiskey.
Your friends wasted, Anakin.
Check this out!
Pork chop sandwiches.
Freaking pump! I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day!
Oh, man, he hit his ass with a parking towel, man. Nice.
God, I go to church every goddamn Sunday. You gonna bring the demons out of me?
No matter what you do, I will be proud of you, even if you receive a liberal arts degree. Baby time. It's baby time. Wait, I wasn't finished.
All right, give him the stick. Don't give him the stick.
You know my dad?
Oh,
G.I. Joe! What the fuck? This is my hat now. This is totally my hat.